A happy new year to you. Many thanks for joining us on this first episode of Energy and You for this year. We bring you our weekly update of events in Nigeria's energy sector with a focus on the activities of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited. I'm Egosa Igumbo. This week, NNPC Limited fine-tunes strategies to deepen sustainability practice across its business units. And on a shared vision for sustainable economic growth, NNPC Limited's board holds inaugural meeting. Members set agenda to meet Nigeria's energy needs for prosperity. We also have a story on the company's commitment to human development with the provision of an ultra-modern hall and other educational facilities in southeast Nigeria. Sit back for more on these and other developments as Energy and You begins now. We kick off the show with a quick check on international oil prices and other stories trending in the global energy space. Oil prices shed 10% in 2023 as supply and demand concerns weighed. Crude futures lost over 10% in 2023 in a tumultuous year of trading marked by geopolitical turmoil and concerns about the oil output levels of major producers around the world. In the last trading day of the year, Brent crude settled at $77.04 a barrel, down 11 cents, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude settled at $71.65 a barrel, down 12 cents. Both contracts slipped more than 10% in 2023 to close out the year at their lowest year-end levels since 2020. Brent had climbed 10% and West Texas Intermediate by 7% in 2022. Supported by supply concerns following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. A Reuters survey of 34 economists and analysts forecast Brent crude will average $82.56 a barrel in 2024. That's down from November's $84.43 consensus, as they expect weak global growth to cap demand. Ongoing geopolitical tensions could provide support to prices. Analysts have also questioned whether the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and Allies will be able to commit to the supply cuts they have pledged to prop up prices. OPEC Plus is currently cutting output by around 6 million barrels per day, representing about 6% of global supply. OPEC is facing weakening demand for its crude in the first half of 2024, just as its global market share declines to the lowest level since the pandemic on output cuts and Angola's exit from the group. Meanwhile, the war in the Middle East prompted jitters about potential supply disruptions in the final few months of 2023 that are expected to last into 2024.
It's the dawn of a new day, so come on, let's go. Let's go. It's a brand new day, so come on, let's go. Energy for today, energy for tomorrow, energy for tomorrow. So come on, let's go.
The new board of NNPC Limited has held its first meeting following its recent inauguration by President Bola Tinubu on the 18th of December 2023. The meeting was held at the NNPC Towers in Abuja to discuss strategic objectives, address challenges, and establish a roadmap for NNPC Limited's future operations. Take a look.
Following the inauguration of the board of the NNPC Limited by President Bola Tinubu on Monday, December 18, 2023, the board has held its inaugural meeting, which was chaired by the board chairman, Chief Pius Akinyelure. In an opening speech, the board chairman emphasized the need for operational excellence, enhanced profitability, and increased efficiency.
We shall continue to drive the ongoing transitioning of NNPC Limited to the desired level of providing energy security for Nigeria and becoming a globally reliable energy supplier of choice, thus providing sustainable returns to shareholders.
In compliance with Section 59, Subsection 2 of the Petroleum Industry Act 2021, President Bola Tinubu approved the appointment of the new board and management team for the company with effect from December 1, 2023. Chief Pius Akinyelure, non-executive board chairman, who is a seasoned technocrat with a verifiable track record of achievement in the energy, oil and gas industry. Mr. Ledum Miti, non-executive director, who is a private legal practitioner of repute, a renowned human and environmental rights activist. Mr. Musa Tumsa, non-executive director, an accomplished lawyer, diplomat, and an entrepreneur par excellence. Dr. Gali Mohammed, non-executive director. He is a multidisciplined specialist and medical professional with over 20 specialized publications of international repute in the areas of public and environmental health. Professor Al-Mustafa Aliyu, non-executive director, is a distinguished academician and seasoned professional in the field of accounting and finance, bringing forth a wealth of expertise garnered through a remarkable educational journey and extensive professional experience. Mr. David Ogbodo, non-executive director, a law graduate and an astute businessman with various investments in the oil and gas sector. Ms. Eunice Thomas, non-executive director. She is a strong advocate for education in Nigeria. She has served as the lead consultant at the Eunice Thomas Leadership Academy, which provides leadership and entrepreneurship training. Mr. Okokon Ekanem Udo. He is the current Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Finance, and has served in various government committees as a member and/or secretary. Ambassador Gabriel Aduda. He is a seasoned administrator with wealth of experience spanning both the public and private sectors, and currently the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Petroleum Resources and the OPEC Governor for Nigeria. The inaugural board meeting of NNPC Limited set a positive tone for the company's future as the board members demonstrated a shared vision of transforming NNPC Limited into a globally competitive entity while focusing on Nigeria's energy needs and sustainable growth.
Well, here are events that shaped the last 1 week as NNPC Limited continued its war against crude oil theft and pipeline vandalism.
Between the 23rd and 29th of December 2023, 112 incidences were recorded from several incident sources: Pipeline Infrastructure Nigeria Limited, Maton Engineering Nigeria Limited, Tanteta Security Services, Shell Petroleum Development Company, NNPC Command and Control Center, and government security agencies. In the past week, 42 illegal refineries were discovered in Konsho and Tebidaba in Bayelsa State, Obokofia in Imo State, Ogidigbeyi, Mereje and Obudu Omadino in Delta State. Illegal refineries in Umorie in Abia State and Upata in River State were also discovered and destroyed. 14 illegal connections were uncovered in several parts of the Niger Delta. In Owaza, Abia State, a tunnel covering an illegal connection was also uncovered, while 10 cases of vandalism were discovered. Illegal storage sites were discovered in Ebocha and Tumkiri in River State, where oil pits were found. In Ogbia, Bayelsa State, sacks of crude oil were discovered. More illegal storage sites were uncovered in Uronigbe in Edo State, Ekuku Abo, and Bomodi in Delta State. 22 wooden boats conveying stolen crude were discovered in Okreka and Tombol in River State and in Mereje, Delta State. 11 vehicle arrests were made in Delta State, while 8 vessel AIS infractions were recorded. 8 of these incidents took place in the deep blue water, 46 in the eastern region, 32 in the central region, while 26 took place in the western region. Between the 23rd and 29th of December 2023, 18 suspects were arrested. For NNPC Limited, there is no backing down on the war on crude oil theft until the menace is eradicated for good. To report crude oil theft or suspicious activities within your area, call the numbers on your screen now or send an email to report@stopcrudetheft.com. Handsome rewards await the whistleblower. Do your part. Report oil theft today.
In a bid to raise awareness and deepen the process and practice of sustainability across NNPC Limited and its business units, the Corporate Strategy and Sustainability Division of the company recently held a 3-day workshop in Abuja. The workshop was designed to identify and develop strategies to address key sustainability challenges, share best practices and case studies from the industry, and strengthen collaboration among stakeholders.
With participants drawn from across 41 service support and business units, sustainability experts discussed global trends, best practices, and the business case for sustainability challenges specific to the oil and gas sector. Participants brainstormed to identify key sustainability challenges faced by NNPC Limited, focusing on areas such as environmental impact, stakeholders' engagement, community development, integration of renewable energy, emissions reduction technologies, and corporate social responsibility efforts, as well as collaboration with external stakeholders. Speaking at the event, Mr. Chinedu Igwe emphasized the importance of sustainability in the company's long-term success.
The word trust. And that trust is why we are putting a framework together, which will drive, which we can use to show investors, stakeholders, and say this is what we want to do regarding sustainability. This is how we plan to achieve it. And these are the steps we will take to achieve that. That trust also goes into the word disclosure. Because we can be trusted, and we know that there's a lot of trust that is dependent on us, it then behoves on us to disclose. And sustainability is all about disclosure. So I thought to share this word that really resonated with me yesterday, trust. And because people trust us, they can then bring money to NNPC to support whatever we are doing. And investors and shareholders will be happy to do business with us. And we can guarantee energy for today and energy for tomorrow.
The manager of Sustainability Partnership and Alliance, Mrs. Benedicta Momodu, emphasized that the principle of sustainability is enshrined in the company's corporate strategy. Other participants at the workshop shared their takeaways from the event.
This specific gathering is a 3-day ideation workshop. Strategy, we're working closely with one of our consultants, one of the top 3 in the industry, to be able to bring up ideas, various strategies to be able to encraft it into the framework and our baseline reports, and that will be instrumental to the functions of NNPC to help NNPC truly achieve its core mandate of profitability, energy security, and future-proofing.
The environmental pillar is defined as an organization's impact on its environment due to its business operations or due to the investments that they've made. So whatever you do that impacts the environment positively or negatively, all of that fall into the environmental pillar. The social pillar refers to the organization's relationships with its stakeholders, its employees, the customers, the investors, the suppliers, the host community, which is why it's beyond CSR. When CSR movement was there, all that was being focused on was the host community. But it's beyond that, because you then need to look at the employees. If we don't have employees that are happy, can an organization really be sustainable? It's not possible. If our suppliers are not really agile and ready to work with us, will we really be able to deliver on our business objectives? No, we won't.
The workshop provided a platform for establishing a framework for monitoring and reporting sustainability issues for internal and external stakeholders and laying a foundation for a more sustainable and socially responsible NNPC Limited.
As a responsible company that believes in giving back to the community and that's committed to promoting sustainable development, the NNPC Limited recently commissioned a modern two-story building within the premises of the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, UNIZIK, in Awka, Anambra State. The aim of the project is to provide a state-of-the-art academic and administrative space to support the university's educational activities, thereby enhancing the overall learning experience for students and faculty members.
The new building comprises of a 260 seating capacity hall, classrooms, offices, and other facilities. It will provide adequate space for conducting seminars, workshops, and conferences, empowering the academic community to engage in knowledge-sharing activities and intellectual discourse. At the commissioning of the project, the representative of the Minister of Education, Mrs. Rekia Ilyasu, commended NNPC Limited for the successful completion of the project.
I want to thank the NNPC, everybody there, for accepting to do this for us. We are grateful. And to the VC who has stood behind this edifice, went round to seek support. Prof, we thank you so much. God bless you. And for the university community, we appreciate your effort. Please own this structure. It's your own. It's not for the professor, not for NNPC. If you keep it well, it's for you. If you destroy it, it's for you. Please, we don't want you to destroy it.
The Vice-Chancellor of UNIZIK, Professor Charles Esimone, also appreciated NNPC Limited for providing the facility to the school.
But NNPC saw to it that this is completed, so I must thank them. I must thank the GCEO in a special way, and thank all the members of his team for their doggedness. The supervision was very efficient. They were coming here almost on a monthly basis to supervise what was happening. Engineer Cora was almost on our neck at all times, making sure that things were done properly. So we are very grateful to them.
The benefits of the project are not restricted to the university, as its positive impact was felt in the surrounding community, where it created employment opportunities for many during the construction phase, thereby contributing to the local economy. Speaking at the commissioning event, the Chief Corporate Communications Officer of NNPC Limited, Mr. Olufemi Shoneye, who was represented by the Deputy Manager, Policy and Strategy, Mrs. Gloria Okpara, highlighted NNPC Limited's commitments in supporting citadels of learning like UNIZIK through its CSR initiatives.
Our presence at today's event underscores NNPC Limited's unwavering commitment to supporting institutions like yours through corporate social responsibility projects. Our goal is to positively impact communities and contribute to sustainable development, focusing on social welfare, education, healthcare, and environmental stewardship. The inception of this project originated from a request for support from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, followed by a review and recommendation by our professionals and issuance of certificates of no objection by the Bureau of Public Procurement, BPP, leading it to its approval as part of the NNPC Limited's corporate social responsibility initiatives.
The new building provides adequate space for lectures, tutorials, and examinations. It also creates an improved learning environment for students, increased capacity for such academic activities as conferences, symposiums, and workshops, and raises UNIZIC's profile as an academic institution. Here are the views of some members of staff of the university and indigents of the community of the facility.
Good work the NNPC is doing, the one they have done in UNIZIC and the one they are doing for the other universities. I say that may God bless them, may God continue to guide them, to give them inspiration for whatever they are doing. The one I saw today in my own town is marvelous.
We need to commend the NNPC for the work, the great edifice they put up to serve the university. It's a very good work. Indeed, the kind of energy the NNPC put in this project is indeed commendable. Energy today and energy tomorrow.
The 260-seating capacity ultra-modern hall CSR project by the NNPC Limited demonstrates the company's commitment to education and human development.
Still to come, NNPC Limited ends the year 2023 on a positive note. Group CEO Mele Kyari gets 2023 Outstanding Leadership in the Oil and Gas Industry Award. Please stay.
The world is at your feet, nothing can stop you. Yeah. No shaking, no fear, cause you've got energy for today, energy for tomorrow. Bigger than yesterday. You're so much better, so much stronger. It's the dawn of a new day. So come on, let's go. It's a brand new day. So come on, let's go.
Welcome back. You're still watching Energy and You. Now, there was resounding applause as Mr. Mele Kyari, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, received the Outstanding Leadership Award in the oil and gas industry at the 2023 Annual Lecture and Dinner of the Nigerian Institute of Management, NNPC chapter, which held recently in Abuja.
In his keynote address at the event, titled Achieving Energy Security for the Nation, How Managers Can Navigate and Lead High-Performing Teams in Highly Volatile and Uncertain Times, the GCEO, who was represented by Mr. Chidi Moma, the General Counsel, NNPC Limited, emphasized that energy security is a top priority for sustaining economic growth to meet the expanding population needs in Nigeria. He urged members to work collectively to avert energy poverty by increasing the production levels of crude oil and gas.
To fortify energy security, we must continue to ensure that our production levels for crude oil and gas increases to our targets of over 2 million barrels per day and over 7 billion scf of gas daily. We must focus on completing our various infrastructure projects that will ensure monetization of our abundant resources and delivery of gas and products across the length and breadth of the nation. We must raise awareness about renewable energy and energy efficiency, establish robust policies, and foster transparency and accountability. Leveraging indigenous resources will drive our energy mix, emphasizing the vitality of sustainable energy across various sectors.
The event concluded with the presentation of the award for outstanding leadership in the oil and gas industry to Mr. Mele Kyari, the Group Chief Executive Officer of NNPC Limited. Speaking at the event, Mrs. Fatima Yakubu, the Chief Human Resource Officer and patron of NIM NNPC, praised members for maintaining professionalism, which she said is evident in their excellent and professional conduct as enshrined in the Institute's Code of Conduct.
NIM members are professional members who have the training and the discipline and the culture of doing things excellently, professionally. As you heard from their Code of Conduct, if you read the Code of Conduct, there are rules that are outlined there for you to be a member of NIM, top list of being a fellow. There are rules that have to be followed. And as we increase in our membership, it means that we are increasing in terms of trustworthiness, efficiency, commercial, doing things better and looking for excellence. And that is exactly what NNPC wants. NNPC wants people that will do things efficiently, excellently, so that we can make more money. And the more people we have that are members of NIM, it makes it easy for us to move the company forward.
Mrs. Hafsatu Abduguzal, the chairman of NIM NNPC and business advisor to the chief financial officer, described the institution as a platform for members to learn, network, and gather skills crucial to their professional development.
This institution actually provides soft skills. It teaches leaders how to be able to manage situations, how to be able to manage their staff as well. So the NIM is a platform where we learn, where we network, where we gather skills that could be used by NIM professional members. And then also our values also are relative. In terms of values, we have the same values with the NNPC, where we talk about integrity, where we talk about professionalism, even though now we also are including sustainability. So all these are things that we do in NIM that will help improve on the staff of NNPC.
Mr. Oladotun Lofimaki, lead analyst, change management at the Corporate Strategy and Sustainability Division, NNPC Limited, attested to the positive impact of the NIM NNPC capacity building initiative on his professional growth.
Being a member of NIM makes me understand that management is both an art and a science. So it's not, those days there used to be an argument of leaders are born or leaders are made. So we realize that for you to be a good leader, you must be deliberate about your own managerial development. And so that's one of the things that NIM has helped me to focus on, and knowing that for me to be a good leader, I must be deliberate about it. I must be able to understand people, have emotional intelligence, take good decisions, and also be creative and innovative.
NNPC Limited remains committed to staff growth and development as enshrined in its core values.
And that's the show today. Many thanks for starting your year with us and for sharing in our joys and milestones in 2023. Be a part of our remarkable journey this year as we continue to bring you innovations by the company in its drive towards sustainable energy for Nigeria. You can catch up on any of our previous episodes by scanning the QR code on your screen now. Remember to also follow us on all our social media handles showing on your screen to get updates of events in Nigeria's energy sector and other activities of NNPC Limited. I'm Egosa Igumbo. See you again soon.